Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out this year. And I've been thinking recently, once Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, what is next for Rockstar Games? Obviously, they're gonna milk Grand Theft Auto 6 as much as possible, especially with the online mode. They're gonna milk the online mode to Grand Theft Auto 6 dry. But what are they gonna do in the meantime? What project or game are they gonna work on? Because obviously, I would assume GTA 7, Grand Theft Auto 7 isn't going to be their next project directly after Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm sure they're going to work on another game before another Grand Theft Auto. And what will that game be? Every time I see this question asked, a lot of people want to bring up Red Dead Redemption 3, which will this happen? Will there ever be a Red Dead Redemption 3? Which I do think there will be a Red Dead Redemption 3 at some point. I don't think that's going to be directly after Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, we had Grand Theft Auto 5. We had Red Dead Redemption 2. Then we had Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't think they're gonna just directly make another Red Dead Redemption. I feel like the Red Dead Redemption story has been told. I feel like the story's been told, it's wrapped up. I don't feel like there's any more story to tell in the Red Dead Redemption storyline. Maybe they'll have something like Red Dead Revenge, Red Dead something, but it won't have redemption in the name. Maybe a whole new story and whole new characters in a new cowboy western Rockstar game. But I don't think that is what they're gonna start next. A lot of people keep saying a lot of people keep saying another Red Dead is gonna be the next game after Grand Theft Auto 6, but I do not think that at all. I wouldn't be surprised if they never make another Red Dead again. I would not be surprised. I feel like they've done with Red Dead Redemption what they can, okay? I think they've done the most. They've peaked when it comes to Western games. I think that's it. I feel like Rockstar Games is ready for a new IP. I mean, when was the last time they released a new IP? It was Red Dead Redemption 1, which, when was that? 2012? 2011, so long ago. It's been so long since Rockstar Games has released a new IP. It's just been sequels, and it's been Grand Theft Autos and Red Dead Redemption 2. That's all it's been. I feel like they are ready for a new IP, and a lot of leaks do suggest that this new IP will be a medieval game, a fantasy game, kind of like Elden Ring or Skyrim, one of those types of games, which I would think it would be amazing. It would be amazing. And we see in an interview with the ex-president, the ex-CEO of Rockstar Games, Dan Houser, he even said they've played with the ideas of a medieval open world. So this isn't impossible. They've already played with the ideas when Dan Houser was still at the company. And obviously, he probably doesn't know what they're working on next. I know his brother is still with the company, but he probably doesn't know what they're working on now or even cares what they're working on now. But obviously, he confirmed that they have played with the ideas of a medieval game. And I feel like, what else is there to do for Rockstar Games? They've done detective games. They've done cowboys and criminals. I feel like the next step is medieval, a fantasy game or a fairy tale, something like that. I mean, all the leaks suggest that a medieval game is the next game that Rockstar Games is going to work on. And I use the word leak very, very lightly. I would more say a rumor. It's more of a very large rumor that's been coming out of Rockstar Games. It's a huge rumor that they're working on a medieval game. We've been hearing these rumors since, I mean, 2020 is the first time I heard it. 2020 was the first time I heard that they may have been working on a medieval game. There's no official leaks, nothing concrete, but if I had to put my money somewhere, I would put my money that they are working on a new IP for a medieval game. But what if they're not working on a new IP? What if they're gonna use the same IP, but what if they're not doing a sequel? What if they're gonna do a remake? Now, I feel like Grand Theft Auto 4, it might not need a remake, but it definitely needs a remastered. Grand Theft Auto 4 is one of their most sold games. It's one of the best games I've ever played, but not a lot of people can play it. I mean, I don't think it's on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. It's not even on a new gen. It's not on PlayStation 5, or it's not as accessible as it should be. It's one of the best games I've ever played, and it's not accessible. We saw that they remastered the Grand Theft Auto original trilogy with San Andreas, GTA 3, Vice City, and we saw how bad that went. And I'm sure that GTA 4 remaster was in the plan, but after seeing the backlash of creating the GTA trilogy remasters, they step back and they want to do this right, because Grand Theft Auto 4 is such a good game. You can't get that wrong. You can't mess up a remaster on that game. So I'm sure after the whole backlash with the Grand Theft Auto trilogy remaster, they're stepping back and they want to do this right. And I feel like a Grand Theft Auto 4 remaster has to happen. It has to happen. And we know from leaks, the same people who leaked that they were working on a Grand Theft Auto trilogy remaster also said they were going to work on a Grand Theft Auto 4 remastered, but we haven't saw it yet. We haven't saw any news on it. We haven't heard about it. I would have thought that it would have came out for the meantime while waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. Okay, I thought it would have came out before Grand Theft Auto 6. I thought we would have heard something by now, some type of marketing, or maybe it's almost done. Maybe they're gonna shadow drop it like the Fallout 3 remastered, not Fallout 3, Oblivion, the Oblivion remastered. Okay, when they had made the Oblivion remastered, when Bethesda made that, they shadow dropped it. They didn't announce it. They just released it. And they just released it and it was out. And maybe Rockstar Games would do that with Grand Theft Auto 4, but I really don't see Rockstar Games shadow dropping a game. It just doesn't seem like the Rockstar Games thing to do. But Grand Theft Auto 4 isn't the only game they could remaster. Obviously, they didn't make the Max Payne 1 and Max Payne 2 games, but they do have the IP. They did make Max Payne 3, and a Max Payne 1 and 2 remastered or remake has been in the rumors. We have heard that rumored in the air, which would be fire. A Max Payne 1 and 2 remake would be fire, and maybe even a Max Payne 3 remastered. I know the Max Payne trilogy, the Max Payne IP hasn't been milked at all in years. I mean, Max Payne 3 came out in 2013, and that was the last time we even heard the name Max Payne. We haven't heard pretty much anything about the Max Payne games. So that has been another rumor, the Max Payne games being remastered. I do think that's something that could happen. I don't think it's insane. I do feel like a Grand Theft Auto 4 remaster would happen before a Max Payne 1 and 2 remake or a Max Payne 3 remastered. But I do think at some point all of those things will happen. I'm sure I'd be very surprised if a Grand Theft Auto 4 remaster never happens. I would be surprised if a Max Payne 1 and 2 is never remade, okay? But what is next after Grand Theft Auto 6? I would say remasters of Grand Theft Auto 4, Max Payne 1, 2, and 3, and then a medieval game. But when will we see that? When will we see Rockstar Games release a new IP? I feel like it would be probably 7 years away. So maybe 2032, 2033, a long time. A long time. We're talking about a long time. I'm talking about these conversations. I'm talking about what could come next after Grand Theft Auto 6 and after they're milking Grand Theft Auto 6 online. But we really won't know if I'm right or wrong probably a decade from now. I'll probably look back and be like, dang, I was completely wrong. But we won't know probably decades away from now. But that's all I have for today, so stay tuned.